Masters draft, I'm going to say Kevin selects out Anthony Alfredo.
All right, everybody, welcome to the 42North 78West Sports Show. I'm your host, Sebastian. Episode 22. Let's go. Episode 22. Now, we got a lot of things to get through this show. So we have Buffalo Sabres. We got some NHL news that will affect some scheduling with the Buffalo Sabres and the Bruins. Also, national championship game. Unfortunately, my UCLA Bruins are not in the national title because of a heartbreaking buzzer beater, but we'll move on from it. New York Yankees, opening weekend was just last week. It's a good way to start off baseball. A lot of cool things. Achani, I want to bring up Achani, man.
Ohtani?
Ohtani? What is Achani?
Shohei Ohtani.
All right, whatever. Ohtani. Ohtani, man, he's I love when a good guy who comes in there, 100-mile-an-hour pitch, also can smash, also home runs. I've been wanting this guy to heat up. Now, we're also going to do a Masters draft because here comes the Masters. Alex's favorite time of the year. Also entering that. Let's bring in Alex and Kevin. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Good to be back.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back. Also, Zach, what's going on, man?
I hate Michael Rappaport.
Yes.
What?
What a loser.
Why?
Yeah, why?
That explains the bar
Oh,
stool.
man. How much time do you have?
How about give me the simple version?
What? He's a dirty rat.
Dirty rat.
Dirty rat.
He exposed those DMs with Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's right.
He's a.
Now I remember.
Say
I could call
what
him
you want about Kevin Durant's lange, but
I could call him a mean word, but this is a kid's show.
He should have used one of his burners.
Yeah. No, not for Rappaport. Drag him.
Oh no. Yeah.
Drag him.
Track him.
No. I mean, what? Yeah. What? I mean,
Drag him.
what Durant said. I mean, it isn't great, obviously, but Rappaport, like you said, is a rat. He's a snake.
Whoa.
Shouldn't that's a private conversation. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
like
And
that's
then to
just-
go
that's
on
just
Undisputed
that's
today
just
and
cowardly.
cry about it, he literally
Yeah.
cried about it. This is what he tried to make his
Yeah.
after acting living
Try
on,
to
and
become-
now he gets it in his face and he's crying about it on Undisputed. Get out of here.
Yeah, come on. Like I thought it's just a cowardly act. Like, obviously, like Durant I forgot if he approached him with the problem. Oh no, he tweeted about Durant, and then Durant approached him about it in the messages, and that's how Rappaport responds to the situation is by, exposing the DMs instead of being a man about it and taking up the problem with Durant.
Simple solution. Just 1v1 basketball game.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Simple.
That would totally
Go
work.
for it.
Yep.
Yes. Wow.
All right.
I know, what a crazy,
yeah.
what a crazy tournament. Hey, so Buffalo Sabres, man. Hey, let's go. Hey, we're on a 4-point
4-game point streak.
Haven't lost in
Dang.
regulation in a
We
while.
are all the way back.
Nice.
Imagine losing in regulation. Can't be the Sabres.
Sabres
I mean,
are hot.
No, Sabres,
All the way back.
So Sabres just defeated the Rangers in a shootout. Also,
Shout out Saps.
Shout out Saps. That's right. Also, this next upcoming road game against New Jersey. How do you liking these odds, man?
I mean, I guess it's good, while we're kind of starting to play a little bit better that we get to run into New Jersey as opposed to we're starting to kind of, gain some traction, then all of a sudden run into Boston or Pittsburgh. Now, I mean, this past stretch that we're on, it was between Philly and the Rangers, which not to drag on them, not to knock them down, but they're not the top dogs of the division.
Do you hear that, Saps? You hear what Al just said about your Rangers?
Not to knock on the Rangers. I'm just saying, it's not like we beat up on, not beat up, but it's not like we beat Boston or Pittsburgh during that stretch. We've gotten a little bit of a break from them, even though we were losing to teams like Philly and the Rangers during our 18-game losing streak.
Hey, but at least the streak was snapped by beating Philly beating Philly's ass, basically 6-1.
And it should have been only a 17-game losing streak. But we had to blow that 3-goal lead in the third to Philly.
While we were taping the
night
show,
before.
while we were taping the show, we're like,
Yeah.
it would be an absolute catastrophe if it would have lost. And of course, we go off air. Call marks.
almost topped right back on.
Almost.
Almost top right back on live.
Yeah. It would have been a good rant. It would have definitely been a good rant.
I wouldn't have ranted. We were just laughed.
I mean, what do
We
you?
should have just popped down for 10 seconds, just catch us laughing, and then cut it.
Well, I haven't
Call
asked
it.
you guys, like, what do you guys think of the interim head coach's job right now? definitely
Mr. Don
Big-
Granado.
Great
Yeah,
job. Great job.
great job.
He's
I really do think he's doing a great job.
he's doing fine. I can't complain about. I like what he's doing. They were talking. I was listening to it on GR earlier today with Bulldog and Joe DiBiase, and I thought Joe DiBiase put it perfectly. He's like, I don't, I'm not thinking he's like running away with like, all right, he's doing well enough to where you have to bring him back next year.
Yeah.
He's still 5-2 as head coach, but he's trying different things. He's trying Reinhardt at center, which we've been dying to see. He's been mixing up lines that haven't been working as opposed to what Kruger was doing, where we just keep Eakin,
Our boy.
Reeder, and Okposo together constantly.
Skinner's playing top 6 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I like the stuff that Granado's doing. Now, obviously, the results aren't there, but it's kind of tough to expect that now with Eichel still out.
Hell yeah, they are best
And
team in
other
the league in the
injuries,
last 4
but-
games.
Hottest team in the league.
Hey, 2-0-1 or 2-0-2, excuse me, with Eric Stahl off the teat. Was he the one holding us back?
Definitely was.
Some might say.
I see.
Some
I
might
see
say.
it.
And another thing you can point out too is he's what? Well, at least in Allmark's starts back, he's 2-0-1 with Allmark as his goaltender. The one game, the first game against the Rangers, we started Tokarski, but in the 3 games that Allmark has played, we're 2-0-1
Huh.
since Allmark came back and under Granado.
Allmark. He's a boy.
Allmark's good. Allmark is good.
Yeah, people want to trade him. I'm like, why?
You know,
Yeah.
Why would you want to do
he's
that?
not even he's not even a UFA at the end of this year.
Huh.
He's an RFA.
I think it was Joe DiBiase. Might have been someone else. Put a poll on Twitter earlier. Would you take Allmark 5 years, $5 million?
I think I would.
I would.
Yeah, I think he's that good.
Ooh.
I
Especially
understand.
if it's just him in UPL.
Yeah, and I think that's a contract too that with Allmark that's not super high that where other teams would just never touch that contract, not trade for it.
Yeah.
Like say,
It's $1 million a year.
yeah.
5 years, $5 million, straight up.
Oh, I thought the 5 was the
Oh,
amount
like
per
20,
each year.
25 over 5.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Because I would even do that. I think still. I think he's that good.
That good.
But I'm also saying I think that even that isn't
I could've-
contract where
I could have misunderstood too. You might be right.
okay.
But even still, I would do 5 for 25.
Yeah, because again, like I'm trying to like that's a contract that could still be moved. So say 2-3 years from now, UPL is starting to take over the job. Like you're starting to see UPL be like, all right, he's really good and he's cheaper. We could we could save $5 million.
bargain.
Yeah, like we could save $5 million by trading Allmark, and you could still get a good return for him. Like
Hey.
that's I'm for that.
Yeah, I see it.
And everyone is expecting
Well.
UPL to be the future, which
Yep.
he very well could be.
He could.
But Allmark,
Is the present.
yeah, Allmark's not. Allmark's saying, hey, for right
And
now,
he's
this is my
good in
net.
shootout
Well,
too.
He is.
good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's refreshing
No,
to
I,
see.
I
We
saw.
haven't
I
seen
saw.
that
I saw a
since-
stat. He saved 33 out of 38 shots. That's a pretty good stat.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's a really good stat. So I mean, he's here now. So I mean, the team with this, I mean, it's an interim head coach. It's going to take some time for them to get together. But if they figure something out, they could get on fire.
Can't get worse than
I mean,
what we've
But
had
I mean,
this year.
I mean,
so.
this is even without Jack
Right.
Eichel too. Right
Yeah.
now, it's without Eichel.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Eichel comes back, who knows?
Imagine if I guess it wouldn't have mattered as much because Eichel was still injured at the time. But I mean, I'm just saying if we fired Kruger after losing 5 or 6 in a row as opposed to 12.
Yeah.
If they would have started playing a little bit better, maybe they'd still have a slim chance of playoffs. Probably still not make it,
Whoa.
but
Are you talking?
I'm at least
Are you
still-
talking playoffs over
no,
there?
no.
Playoffs.
Playoffs?
You kidding me?
Are you?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm just talking
saying
about-
I'm saying if you fired Kruger after losing 5 or 6 in a row instead of 12.
Okay.
You could have a sliver of hope. I'm not saying you would, but I would still be watching
All right.
games right now more intently.
All right.
Is all I'm saying.
All right. So some NHL news. I know the Vancouver Canucks. We're getting our names right today. Okay. Vancouver Canucks are in the COVID protocol right now. So right now they have a lot of players on the list right now, and I know you, Zach. I know you brought it up to me, so I know there's I'm guessing you have a list of players that are on that list.
I don't have the list, but I know that there's 17 on them. I could pull it up, but then it'll take me too long.
Yeah, it won't do. But no, this COVID thing definitely does change a lot on the NHL's schedule. Even I was just reading too with the Boston and Buffalo game on Tuesday. I think that was because of prime time and stuff like that. Because I don't think they want to show. I mean,
That's
What's it at?
That's
7:30 instead of 7?
yeah, it's it was like
Oh.
originally 7 p.m. and then they moved it back. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
is that replacing another primetime game or something that can't be played?
Must be because actually no, I'm hiding.
Has to
It's getting hidden
Has
by
to.
the.
Yeah,
By one
I
thing.
would guess. It would have to be.
They saw us on a 4-game point streak and they're like, "Hey, let's bump that game back. Let's."
But yeah, no. So back to Vancouver's COVID situation. It's a lot worse than any other team situation has been. It's that Brazilian P1 variant, which
Yeah.
is like way more transmissible and way more lethal in young people. And 17 guys are on the protocol. We don't know how many are actually positive, but like that's a real scary situation.
Yeah, a lot of news about that. I mean, just because there's so many variants in the United States right now. I think there's reported 10, I think, because there's 10 in all these other states. I mean, did you guys saw Texans whole full capacity stadium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Globe Life was packed.
Wow.
Oh,
Gotta pay
gosh.
for your new stadium, I
Yeah,
guess.
I can't-
Oh,
full
Texas,
pack.
And a
why?
very
What are we
small
doing?
percentage of them are wearing masks.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
so
that was a lot of
That's not
news. Yeah,
surprising.
cesspool there.
So that'll be fun to see how that turns out.
yeah. There were a lot of people in the stands are like, yeah, they're wearing their masks, and of course the camera pans across the entire ballpark, and you're like,
Sports Center put a 4-shot tweet of pregame and like the anthem and stuff, and like there was like. I was looking at one of the pictures, probably of a section, probably like, I don't know, 150 people. Maybe 10 people were wearing a mask.
I wonder if it's
And another 20, 30 of them had them pulled down.
I wonder
The rest of them were just
I wonder
facing it.
I wonder if like having your mask on during the national anthem's disrespectful or
Whoa.
something.
wait, well,
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
just an excuse not to wear their mask, huh?
Yeah,
Probably.
just another
Yeah. No, because I mean, yeah, because in Texas, you don't there's no mask mandate, so even if they're not wearing one, they can't yell at them. So it's
I mean, I feel like the Rangers should be able to. Like, it's their facility. They should be like, hey, we're allowing you in here. Like, if you have to wear your mask if you want to be in our building. Like,
yeah, it's
who knows if the Rangers
Who
even
knows?
care though? Like,
who knows? They probably don't.
Their owner's like, hey, as long as I'm getting my stadium paid for.
exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah. Like, I just
Yeah.
opened this thing last year. Couldn't have any fans. I'm
That's true.
packing that place open like next year.
Hey, you know what? They gotta support their team. At least they
Gotta support the team.
Support the team.
Good for them.
All
I
right,
guess.
so national championship. That's all about the COVID news.
Baylor plus 4.5.
Here we go.
$20 on it.
Hey, you know what? UCLA should have been in there. Zach, were you
Then-
watching the game?
Nope.
Oh
and
man.
then Jalen Suggs said, "Nope."
No, he said no, but it could
He
have.
goes, oh man.
Man.
What?
No,
I mean, what a game.
No, but it was a great game. It really was. If it's me, because I'm taking Baylor, because don't want it. Because
What-
well, honestly, I would be happy for Gonzaga to go undefeated since like 1976, which would be a pretty cool accomplishment.
That would be cool.
Yeah, because I mean, how I said it was, it was basically meant for them. Because when he hit that half court shot, I was like, damn, it's destiny for them at this point. So if they go undefeated.
Kev, what would you call that game? Anarchy? Nope.
Just college
Just
basketball.
college basketball.
We sleep in May.
Shout out John Rothstein.
Hasn't Gonzaga like had a bunch of like undefeated regular seasons and then fallen apart in the tournament?
Not
And like since like Sean Morrison's been there.
not quite.
Adam
not
Morrison.
quite-
Or
yeah.
Adam Morrison, yep.
Not quite undefeated, but they've been the 1 seed a fair share of times, and they never kind of done in the tourney entirely. But this is definitely their best team.
Yeah,
ever. I mean, this team's they're loaded.
These are the two best teams all year. So I mean, I think this is what we all kind of wanted to see.
Was
It's just-
Baylor an 11 seed?
No, they
No,
were
they
one
were
seed.
one.
Oh, they
No,
were
that
1
was-
seed?
yeah.
I saw that wrong.
Them and Gonzaga were
UCLA
1 and
was the
2.
11 in the Final Four.
Hmm?
UCLA was the 11 in the Final
Oh,
Four.
okay. That was
Yeah.
probably what I
But
saw.
Yeah,
Like-
Gonzaga and Baylor have been 1 and 2 respectfully all year. So I mean,
Which
these are the
is-
two top dogs.
which is cool that it did work out like that because
Mhm.
this was such a weird year. You had teams going into the tournament that only played in like, just barely 20 games, and you had teams that played over 30.
Yeah.
So I was curious as how is this going to work in the tournament. I'm like, seeding is going to be kind of a mess. It's going to be wild, but it's cool to see it kind of work out the way it is. And in the end, we're sitting here with probably the two best teams in college basketball in the end. So
and I took Baylor plus 4.5. Go Bears.
Ooh.
Bears.
Bears.
4.5 is bigger than I honestly thought it would be. Like, I think they're kind of almost like it's not like a big spread, but I think
And
they're
me
still
and
kind of
Jeff
slighting
hammered
Baylor
it.
a little bit. I think they're kind of slighting Baylor a little bit. That like Baylor's no slouch either. Like Gonzaga's really good, but I mean we just saw UCLA tank them on the brink. Not to disrespect UCLA either, but I thought Gonzaga would kind of roll UCLA, but they didn't.
Should you do a quick picks here?
I think it's gonna be a good game.
No, I'm taking Baylor. I gotta take them.
I like Baylor. I like Baylor tonight.
I'm gonna go with the Zags. I think they pulling off that miracle. I think they're gonna roll in, pretty hot, and they're gonna find a way to pull it off in the end.
Zach?
Yeah, I got Baylor.
Oh, okay.
Just to cover,
Baylor.
or do you got
Just
them winning?
just to cover. I don't care
Yeah.
who wins. I need Baylor.
I think
to cover.
Just as long as the bet hits.
I think Baylor covers, but I think Gonzaga wins. I think they win by like 2 or 3.
So here we go. That's games tonight at 9:20. What is it?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
9:20.
Coming
Yeah.
up in about 20 minutes.
So-
Stay awake.
So if you are watching us, please, if you aren't subs to the channels, please sub to the channel. Also, please give us a like if you are watching too.
Yes,
It helps
please.
us out. Helps a lot.
Check us out, Apple, Spotify. As
Apple,
well.
Spotify, of course, and everywhere you get your podcast. That's right. And now I didn't get to fit it in, but yeah, we're going to talk some Yankees real quick because I know someone over here, big fan. Of Corey loves
A
talking
lot
about
of
his
someone's
team.
over here.
lot of people. Lot of-
Alex, you're
3/4.
you're real
Oh,
popular. You're everyone's biggest fan.
Apparently, yeah. I'm
No,
the
but-
biggest Masters fan ever. I'm the biggest.
Yeah, everyone. No, the Yankees. I'll be honest. I haven't been watching them. I can't do
have.
it.
I
Can't
have
do it.
when I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Sebastian?
Yeah.
I've been actually watching all my fantasy players.
That's fair.
Well,
I
that's
mean, we
fair.
have our
Well, that's
fantasy
fair
league.
because
Yeah.
you have MLB TV.
Yep.
And you get all. The
I
games.
actually, I put up all 3 games. I put up like all 3 games because I can't put up the Yankees game because it's too close. So I can't because it says location because it's like blacked out for me.
Because you get
It's 'cause
Yes
I'm too
Network
close.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I can't watch it.
Wait a minute.
So-
So does that mean I'm not coming here?
I
For
can't.
baseball at all,
Fubu.
Fubu. Okay.
Fubu.
Shout,
Fubu.
shout out Fubu.
I was
Shout
gonna
out
say
Fubu.
because I was gonna say because if the Yankees aren't on here and they're playing, then
It'll always be
You're
on in my
You're
house.
You're gonna be on.
yeah,
I got the
Someone's
Yankees.
house
Don't
is gonna
worry.
have it.
that's
Don't
pri-
worry.
That's
I
priority
got
number
the
one.
I got the Yankees. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got
Good.
them.
Good.
No.
Stanton slam me tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Moonshot.
471.
Now it was a
Gong
disappointing.
shot.
It was a disappointing opening weekend. I'm not concerned. It was
No.
just disappointing. Just
They need to learn
struggled.
to hit with runners in scoring position.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
always been their Achilles heel.
Yeah. Minus 2019, they were really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, last year 2018 it was a problem, and so far this year it's been a problem. I'm not like I said, not overly concerned yet. The bullpen's been
Whoa.
very good. Michael King yesterday saved that game. Kept the game close.
Talk about a king.
As
Ah.
Domingo Herman got kind of shelled early on. Michael King saved the day and kept it a 3-run game and then 2-run game.
Montgomery's pitching well.
Montgomery is pitching very well.
By total colonoscopy pitcher.
Yep.
No, but I mean, any standouts? I mean, how's
Sanchez, 2
Sanchez?
homers, 2 homers, 2 games.
your boy
Yeah.
Sanchez?
Yeah,
Ju-
we need him.
Judge and Stanton are still healthy. That is
Yeah.
always going to
Yes.
be a
That's a
standout.
standout.
Yes.
Always.
And both of them homered tonight.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
proud of Aaron Judge.
So proud of him.
Yeah. Hicks
So proud
walked
of him.
tonight. That's what he's betting.
Gets on
third
base.
to do.
That's what he
Yeah.
Good
does.
eye.
We need
Good eye.
Yeah, we need him to do that. And it was with the bases loaded too, with 2 outs, which is the other thing I've noticed too in the first 3 games is like every time we end up with runners on base, it's with 2 outs. So so no wonder why they don't hit with runners in scoring position because they don't get them until there's 2 outs, and then it's on one guy to get that hit. But
Okay, what's-
Frazier's been hitting well
Yeah.
also.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
think Clint Frazier's a good left
3.
fielder?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 years.
3 years.
Well, you know what?
His response was great.
Do you know who I want at first base though? Where's my boy Voit?
May.
He's coming back. Need him-
May.
I need him
May.
back.
We'll have him back in
It's
May.
gonna be May.
Dude, I love Voit. Voigt's the man.
Yeah, I
The
can't wait
man.
to have him back.
Yeah, I love him.
Lewis Linwood.
All right.
Lewis Linwood.
Sometime this week too, we'll get to see Jameson Tyone.
So
make
we
his debut.
we
Looking forward
do
to that.
have a takequake this week. So we're about to cut that in one sec. So Zach, you want to give us a quick preview on that?
Yeah, sure. We were just talking about opening weekend in the MLB, and the Chicago White Sox open at home this weekend. I did say last week on the podcast that they're my World Series pick, but this is really funny, and I'm gonna roast them.
All right, so we're gonna cut to that and about right now.
Welcome to the first live edition of Zach's Take Quake. I am Zach Kmitch, and like I just said, the Chicago White Sox opened this weekend, and they had a tribute to one of their fallen players, Eloy Jimenez. Rest in peace. False. He didn't die. He's just hurt. I saw a tweet pregame from the White Sox. It was a Eloy Jimenez jersey hanging in the dugout with his red batting gloves, and every single player signed the jersey. Why? He's hurt. He's not dead. It's not like he's like a cripple either. He didn't get into a car accident. He didn't get robbed. He's hurt. It happens. It happens to every team in the league in every sport. You ain't special, Chicago. This reminds me a lot of when Lonnie Walker got hurt. He hurt his wrist, and the San Antonio Spurs tweeted out something crazy like this, and Lonnie quote tweeted, and he's like, "Man, I ain't dead. Like, come on, like he's not. Like what? Like what are we doing?" And then Ohtani busted him up last night. I loved that. Like I said, I do think Chicago, they're going to be a great team, but if they keep on, if they keep on being, crazy and doing stupid things like that, and letting balls hit him in the head, and it's gonna be a fun season watching him and laughing at him. So, see you next week.
All right, we're back. All right. Whew. Wow,
That was awesome.
what a long cut. Wow, that was a good one take.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
I'm gonna little insider information. Most of my take quakes are in one, maybe two takes. So, but yeah,
Not the flex,
but Sebastian usually edits them up because I pause a lot in them and I stutter a lot in them, and Sebastian does a great job editing them up every week. But with Easter and our work and school schedules, I figured why not try to do a live one real quick. So
Yeah,
And look at that,
What is
under
it?
pressure.
Under
Went
pressure,
right
that's
through one
right.
take.
under pressure.
Like it's almost like you need the pressure. When you don't have the pressure on you, it takes you a couple takes.
Yeah,
Pretty
There's
good.
one thing that's unclear though from your Quake take. Is Eloy Jimenez dead? I kind of missed that.
I haven't checked Twitter recently. Something could have changed, but as of Thursday, about 8 p.m., he was alive.
T's and P's just in case.
T's and P's. Yeah,
It's funny you talked about that. Though.
Condolences to all of Southside Chicago.
It's funny you talked about that because I remember seeing on Twitter about you might have came across it too. One player in the NBA, and I cannot remember the player now. Drawing a blank, but one player in the NBA who just got hurt recently, and he's out like 1 to 2 weeks with some injury, and it was like they did like an edit, like a picture, and it's like prayers up to so and so, can't wait to have him back, and everyone I saw a bunch of quote tweets just being like, I thought the dude was dead for a second until I
Oh
clicked
my
on
God.
it. And then I was like, yeah, right. Like
What? Like,
what's with the edit? Like
are we
that?
just desensitized so
Yeah.
much now, or like?
I don't know.
Am I missing something? Like, is getting hurt in sports like a tragic thing now?
It
Yeah.
sucks. Like, especially when it's one of your top players or favorite players, like it could feel like your season, your season's almost ruined. But like, yeah, geez,
Well, I
like
mean, if
the signing the jersey and hanging it up's a
Yeah.
little much. Like,
I mean, yeah. If
like I'm pretty sure the Marlins did that with Jose Fernandez.
well,
Yeah,
after he
right.
passed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
and,
yes.
You're
and
just
he
about-
died.
Yes. That was tragic. So that makes
Yes,
sense.
It's very tragic.
But
yes.
but then you got Stan, who's a piece of glass, and you're not surprised when he gets injured.
Right. It's just
Sorry.
like, oh, we'll see you when you come back.
Yeah. See
Yeah.
when you come back.
If you
See,
come back.
yeah, just be back by October, please.
All right. All right. So now we're gonna do our first edition of something new on the show. We're gonna play a little. You know what time it is? You know what time it is, guys, right? It's draft time. Now, Masters weekend is coming up. We got some more Masters fans, of course. I mean, I'm
Love
already
the
I'm already
Badgers.
ready for the chorus. That's why that's why I'm dressed up today.
The
I'm
golfers.
ready. I'm ready.
Mhm.
So here we go. So we're gonna do a draft for the first time. Now, Zach,
Hi.
you won the first overall pick. Congratulations.
I didn't even have to do anything. I walked downstairs
Yeah.
and Sebastian said, "Zach, you got the first pick." Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Kevin, you made the pick of picking number 1 through 4. So
I did.
you did it.
Can't confirm.
So confirm you got the good. So here we go, Zach. We're gonna do this very quickly. I
Yeah,
think.
so real quick, just before I make my first pick, we're going to do 4 rounds. And then after the Masters are done, we're going to average up all of our picks, and whoever has the highest average is our winner, and we'll figure out what that is throughout the week, and we'll tweet that out. So my first pick, without further ado, recurring guest on Pardon My Take, Blake Brooks Koepka
You jerk.
at 25 to 1 odds.
Took my guy from Florida State.
Wow. All right, Alex, you're up.
All right. With the second selection, he's heating up right now. Jordan Spieth.
Jordan Spieth. He
Jordan
just won the
Spieth.
Valero Open.
Wow.
Yep.
Just did win the
okay,
Valero
all right.
Open yesterday. I'm going to
That's-
take a chance that he
that-
goes back to back.
Spieth is who I was going to take if I wasn't going to take Koepka.
Yeah.
So
He's
Kevin.
heating up.
Kevin.
I'm gonna go with a heavy
Kevin
hitter
selects Anthony Alfredo.
Hey, if
Hey,
we're NASCAR, you're right now.
hey.
I'm gonna go Bryson DeChambeau here. Heavy hitter.
Oh.
I like
Hits
that
Wow.
pick.
bombs.
I like that pick.
Hits bombs.
You probably could have gotten him in the second or third round, but I still like that pick.
Hey, if you got a
Oh,
guy,
Bryson.
you
You
gotta
got
go.
a
guy, you got a guy.
Take him. I'm there for that. I like that.
All right, so I'm gonna go real quick. You guys didn't take the favorite? Wow. I'll take Dustin Johnson. Taking the favorite.
And you got another one. We'll go snake.
Oh, we'll go Snake? All right. I'll take Roy McIlroy right after. Boom.
Kevin.
Let's see.
Kevin.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas. Oh.
That's
Nice
a good
one.
pick,
Nice.
Kevin.
That's a good pick. Good pick. Alex.
All right. Give me Tony Finau.
Damn it! Damn it!
Wow. You're really upset about that pick.
You got his
Dude, he-
payback.
was like- I was gonna-
mad
Yep.
about that one.
If Alex didn't take him, I was Tony Finau. Damn.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so
Nice.
I am gonna go Lee Westwood.
Wow. Okay.
And back to Zach.
Back to Zach.
And then I'm also gonna go Sergio Garcia.
Okay. All right, Alex.
All right. Since Zach took my first former Florida State Seminole, I'm going to go with the other one, Daniel Berger.
I don't know. That's funny.
Tony Berger!
Not,
Tony Berger! That's
Not-
my boy.
not biased at all.
Kevin.
I'm gonna go with another Pardon My Take guest,
Whoa.
Patrick McAfee show guest, Max Homa. I don't know how to say it.
You were right the first time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All right, back to me. Woo, let's go.
You got your last two.
That's 2. Oh, man. I'm stuck in between these guys, but I'm going to take Patrick Reed.
Okay.
And then after that, Sebastian Munoz. My boy.
Closed it out with him.
Sebastian Munoz. That's right. He's going to win.
Let's see.
Ooh, Kev.
A lot of guys left on the board here. You know what? Let's go with Phil Mickelson here. Go with the
ooh.
savvy vet here.
It's savvy
Yeah.
vet. All right.
Speaking
Al?
of savvy vets, unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
our guy Tiger Woods isn't playing.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
my pick.
He
That is
would've-
not my pick. Put it on the board. That
Put it
is
on the
not my
board.
pick.
Put
Shut
it
up.
on the board.
pick
No,
is in.
That is not my pick.
Shut
Shut up. I clearly stated before that he is not participating. Okay.
He's participating
my-
on your team though.
So my
All right, so
real-
my last pick.
No,
is-
shut up. My real selection. I'm gonna go with
Tiger.
Webb Simpson.
All right. Nice.
OJ Simpson?
Oh,
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh.
Gonna kill the competition.
Okay, wait.
Web.com
Zach.
Simpson.
All right, Zach.
All right, so
Finish it out.
there are 2 lefties that I were going to take.
Lefties, man.
If I'm a lefty.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But don't you golf with your right?
No, I write with my right. I golf with my left.
Oh, and you
throw
throw
with your
your
right.
right,
Yeah,
and you throw. That's right. Okay.
All right. There were two lefties that I was going to take. Kevin took the first one, my all-time favorite. So I will go ahead and take Bubba. Bubba Watson.
And the bubba,
If you guys would have
button up.
took one of my guys, that was one of my picks. I was also gonna do Jason Day because I've just seen his name for a while.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Honorable
Jason.
mention, Ricky Fowler.
I know.
That's right.
I love Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky's I think the coolest golfer. But
I think we should all
couldn't
take
take
Ricky just to boost our.
I'm good with that.
Everyone's
Good with
fifth
that.
pick is Ricky
Oh,
Fowler.
okay.
Yes.
Go with
yes.
that.
That's yes.
I like that.
Just so I can root for him. Because I like Ricky's one of my favorites.
You wrote down Tiger Woods for Alex, right?
Yep.
All right, good.
Shut up.
All right, so
Hey, that's it. You know what? That is an even score. That's not a plus. So
all right, so that's our draft. We'll put our teams together. We'll probably put a little link out pictures of our teams. Also, we'll round out all the score, and we'll see who the winner is when the Masters are over. Now there's something I really want to talk about. This is something 90s kids will know, and early 2000 kids will know. There's a movie that came out in the 90s with Michael Jordan, Space Jam.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
The classic. It's a classic movie. Now, the new trailer with LeBron James, Space Jam: A New Legacy, just came out. LeBron James just came out. And looking at the trailer so far, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, come on. But here's a lot of things. If you've watched the trailer, there's some nitpick things I have to say. First of all, they're not in TV land. They're in a server.
Right.
Another thing is LeBron in the trailer is looking for a team. MJ had to play with the
Well, it looks like LeBron ends up playing with the Toon Squad.
Yeah,
but like
he
originally
does.
he wanted to get his
Yeah.
he wanted to get his elite squad together.
his super team, like
his super team.
like he always does.
Yeah, he wanted to put exactly. He wanted to put a super team together, and it's just
And then what do you know? Anthony Davis is playing on the other team.
the Goon Squad. They call him. It's like
Poor Lola Bunny too.
I know. Shout out Little Bunny.
Shout out Lola
Yeah.
Bunny.
So is there going to be drama in LA now that Anthony Davis is not on LeBron's team?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Space
it's
Jam?
drama.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this something we need to talk
Big
about?
drama.
Yeah. If only he didn't sign that long-term contract yet, he might have been on his way out. Coming home to Chicago.
but
All right.
And then there's all these polls on the internet, like who you got, the Monstars or the Goon Squad? And of course I'm going to take the Monstars.
Yeah.
Who do you think I am? Like, come on.
And I mean, I understand in this movie they can't play the Monstars again because remember, at the end
Yeah.
of the movie
Can they make an
joined the
appearance?
Looney
Can they make
Tunes, but
Can they make an appearance at
They
least?
should be in there.
Because
They
yeah.
should, yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
in there. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because they're
Have a Michael Jordan cameo with that too. Why not?
Bill Murray. I want Bill Murray.
Oh,
to come.
Bill Murray's got to be there
Bill
somewhere.
Murray needs to come in.
Balls.
No, Bill Murray needs to
Yeah.
come in and go da 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 da, and goes like, and he goes, get the ball to Michael Jordan. He goes, we're on defense.
I don't play
I don't
defense. You guys
do
gotta listen to
defense.
Mike on this one.
No, yeah, it's.
I think it looks.
I mean,
But
funny.
Yeah.
one other thing I did notice in the trailer too. Not all the Looney Tunes were in the first Space Jam. Now, if you look at the trailer, all the Looney Tunes are in the trailer.
there's
there's
a
a-
lot of
yeah,
like
the
other
Roach-
characters too,
Yeah,
like
I
in the
was gonna
crowd.
say,
Like
like the
they
ro-
got
like the
King
robot-
Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole bunch of Ready Player 2. If you ever seen Ready Player 1, it looks like Ready Player 2 basically. Because Ready Player 1 was basically a movie of all cameos.
A whole bunch of Warner Brothers people are going to
Yeah.
be in the crowd.
Yeah.
Watch for him. Watch
Oh.
out for your favorite Warner Brothers
Yeah.
character.
No,
Not Godzilla. I heard he died.
well,
I didn't see it,
Don't
but I heard he
spoil
died.
it.
Is he hanging out with Eloy?
I could be wrong. Yeah, him and Eloy. Eloy's just riding in the sky.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I put my bias aside and I watched the trailer and just like honestly from it it looks weird. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. Like it could be very good, and I'll probably see it. I'll probably go
I'm
see
gonna
it.
watch it, of course.
Yeah.
It's Space Jam. It's-
We'll see how it is. Like some people, like I've seen people reference like they said like, oh, well, you guys know LeBron's a better actor than Jordan, right? And I'm
I've
like,
already
fine,
seen
he
I've
might
already
be.
seen LeBron's acting. I'm like
In Trainwreck?
Trainwreck.
He's, like,
He's good in
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
Yeah,
That was funny in
He's
Trainwreck.
funny.
He's got a
Trainwreck.
He really
He's got
is
a-
funny in the Trainwreck.
He's got a few lines. Yeah, he does have a few lines. in that movie.
So yeah, that might be the case, but I don't know. I'll have to see this before I can judge if it's gonna be better than the
Yeah.
original. It'd be hard to top the original.
Yeah, it's
though.
gonna be really.
And you'd be hard pressed to tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Now, we got one more honorable mention, before we leave. 'Cause this show we have a little longer show today, but one more thing. The New York Jets trade away Sam Darnold to the Carolina Panthers.
Bears fans looking
Yeah.
at their roster like Jesus Christ.
Hey, they got the red rifle,
Yeah.
Andy Dalton.
No, and here's the thing: the Panthers are like so excited to get Sam Darnold. Did you guys see that?
I
Like,
think
they're
Sam
like-
Darnold's a good quarterback.
He is a good
just had
quarterback.
end
He's
games.
a-
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
have
Yes.
weapons too for once.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And thank God he's out of the AFC East. Now the Jets are going to be a train wreck.
Well,
oh, you know they're going QB too
depen-
for sure.
Yeah, depends on how Wilson
Well,
is.
yeah,
but
I was going to say that. I mean, it's going to be Wilson that falls to him. So
Yeah, I do think like Joe DiBiase tweeted that.
shout out
earlier.
Zach.
Joe DiBiase tweeted that earlier today. Actually, he said that the worst possible thing that could have ever happened to Sam Darnold was get drafted by the Jets. If it was the Bills that traded up, he's like, I'm not saying he would have been better than Allen, but he would have been a lot better, and he would have been a pretty good quarterback in
So
the league.
Jets going quarterback now? Is
Absolutely.
That's
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
they have
Jets
to
are
now.
going
They have to
quarterback.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not like they could sign Fitz again.
Well, the Jags are going to take Trevor Lawrence, right? I mean,
Yes.
it's not
Yeah.
undeniable that they're going to take him, but the Jets, who
Kyle
are,
Trask,
yeah.
the way that
speaking into existence.
please take the 5-2-3
I saw
40.
I saw a mock draft that said that Jalen Phillips is going to fall to the Bills at 30, and
Oh,
We might get our choice at we might get our choice between two Miami edge rushers.
ooh, nice. That's pretty good. That's
Which
not
one?
too bad.
Wait,
put a
which-
close up
whoa,
on
whoa,
Al.
whoa, whoa,
Put a
which
close
one?
up on Al.
I'm not- oh, yeah,
You
which ones? Rousseau and Phillips or Roche? And
Rousseau.
all right. Where's
No, Rousseau's definitely going to go top 10.
Oh, 'cause I've heard he's slipping.
Yeah.
Top. I haven't been on to see that, but last I saw, he was probably going to be a top 10.
Falling to 30 is still a big fall. Like it could be instead of top 5-10, he's top 20. Or
Well,
25.
Jalen Phillips ran a 4.46 at his pro day. Can we talk about that for a second?
Well, so that might make it tough for him.
Justin
to get to 30.
Fields ran a
I mean,
4.44.
That's pretty darn good.
Jalen Phillips is a defensive end,
which-
and he ran a
well,
4.46.
Well, that'll make it tough for him to get to
Ooh,
30.
nice.
Yeah.
Now.
So that might
But-
Rousseau might fall now that Phillips is getting all the spotlight here.
Well, until we see Jalen Phillips, typical Miami video, then he may fall to us still.
Well, you know what? We got
I love you, Jalen.
end of this month. We'll have the draft.
Yep.
Hey, if
Yes.
Jalen Phillips wants to take a video of himself with a gas mask on, that might help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might help.
I'll do it with him.
Wait.
I'll provide the mask.
Oh my god. All right, I think that wraps up our show. Thank you so much for sticking around on this little bit of an extended show because there was a lot to get through. I mean, there was a lot of things to cover. So if you're give us a like, please give us a like. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe.
Don't forget to listen to
Oh,
us on your podcast.
Yes,
apps,
and
too.
also you can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, and also Google Podcasts. I did add us on there. So if
Make
anywhere
sure
else
you-
you get your podcast, you
make
can
sure you
add
download and subscribe to that
Yes.
We are everywhere.
too. We are everywhere. And make
We,
sure we put up you put up the YouTube videos during the week too. You want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, the YouTube clips I put up.
Yeah.
You also if you can support also the YouTube clips I do put after the game. I put more editing into those videos too. When Zach last said, if Omar has to be a chat speed before this happens, of course I edited of
That
course.
was great. That was good.
Of showing, yes, it did end in a chat speed that they lost a 3-goal lead, but it's what worse could happen,
Yeah, definitely give
Yeah.
a like and definitely
Yeah.
give a like to those videos too.
Also comment
Throw
them
a
too.
comment, yep.
Comment them. It also helps us out a lot too. Thank you, Zach. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Trying to get everyone to watch our stuff,
Thank you. So also, I'll end off the show. I know I'll end off with the song, but real quick, because I have it ready, I'll end the show with just a throwback clip of Marshawn Lynch chilling at Applebee's. So I'll see you guys all later.
Shout out Pasta
See ya.
Pack.
Love
Go
you guys.
Yanks.
See you.
Hey, I love the ambiance. I love the decor. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out which one I like more, the ambiance or the decor. They let me pour my own drink. I love the sound it makes, so much power. I come in here, throw back a few crispy Fiesta wrappers, then I head over to my second favorite joint, Playtime. Oh, hold on.
Marshawn, you having fun?
Oh, hold on. I'm a driver, baby.
Lynch says he loves Dave and Buster's because it reminds him of his two favorite people, Buster Douglas and Dave Concepcion.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
The rookie has spent most of his signing bonus on skee ball, but he doesn't care, saying it's good for the Buffalo economy.
You ready? It's Beethoven. You should know it.
Who was Beethoven? Oh, missed him.
On the really crazy nights, Lynch has been known to return to Applebee's.
Happy birthday.
The good times never stop in Buffalo.